Hi guys, welcome to the channel. In this video I want to look into a few things for you guys. One, I want to look at the difficulty chart for Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. Then I want to look at the compare the remaining contracts on Genesis Mining, and that's because of the difficulty chart. I want to see what the numbers will say. Afterwards, I also want to give you some news in regards to Ethereum Classic. And finally, I'm going to do an upgrade on my Genesis mining contract using one of your codes. Now, before we get to all that, let's quickly look at the market price. And as we can see, it has slightly recovered. Bitcoin is up again, close to 2,100. Ethereum is at 160. Ethereum Classic $15. Litecoin at almost 24, Dash 105, and so on and so on. However, I still believe the price will fall further, but that's just my personal humble opinion. That's how I see things. But in the meantime, it's nice to see the price up because I'm going to be doing the upgrade in a moment. And of course, when the prices are up and you're doing an upgrade, it's always nice because you're spending less cryptocurrency. Now let's move on to the difficulty chart for Ethereum and Ethereum Classic, and this is what prompted me guys to look at also and compare the contracts on Genesis Mining, because I think Ethereum Classic probably will be a better choice to go for at the moment, and probably will be better from Ethereum and Monero as well. So as you can see guys, sadly the price of Ethereum has gone quite high, but at the same time the difficulty has jumped way too much. So the sad part is not the price but the difficulty. And as you can see guys, on the 28th of April difficulty was 318, forget the rest of the numbers, and today, a month later, the difficulty is at 475. Now if we take these numbers, 475, that's just in 1 month guys. 475 minus what did we say, was it 318? So 318, just in 1 month alone guys, the difficulty has increased by 157. That is crazy high. And this is what made me think that probably it is time to switch and start mining Ethereum Classic, because it's becoming way too difficult guys to mine Ethereum. And although the price is increasing, I think the difficulty is increasing a bit more than the actual price, and it does make sense to mine Ethereum. It's still a profitable thing, but if you're looking to make more money, more profits, I believe Ethereum Classic will probably be the better choice, and we will find out this in a moment. Now quickly looking at the chart of Ethereum Classic, I started to talk guys about Ethereum Classic a week or so ago, and I said the Ethereum Classic is the future. Personally for me, I saw a lot of benefits in it. I think the price will reach $100, and it's nice if you start early, because at the moment difficulty is quite low comparing to Ethereum Classic. And as you can see, however, it still has increased quite drastically as well, in actually within days. Now there's many reasons for that. Of course, all the developments around Ethereum Classic, the fact that Ethereum itself difficulty is way too high, and probably a lot of people are switching to mining Ethereum Classic as well. All the talk and the upcoming date for the post switch. So there are certain things that are making Ethereum Classic to be the next choice, and of course when that happens, that makes the difficulty also increase, because I'm sure now more people are mining Ethereum Classic than, let's say, back on 22nd of May. So as you can see, on the 22nd of May guys, the difficulty was 27, and today is at almost 47, let's say, slightly less because it has fallen a bit, but let's say about 20, it has increased about 20 in the last few days, which is quite a lot. So but I don't think it will continue to increase as fast and as much as the Ethereum difficulty. So that's the difficulty guys, really quite high increase in Ethereum just in 1 month guys. I mean, this is some crazy numbers, but hey, there you have it, 157 just in 1 month, and it may continue. So now let's compare the, well, before we compare, let me quickly tell you the news surrounding Ethereum Classic. Now if you never heard about Btcc, this is a Chinese exchange, cryptocurrency exchange. and they have now voted, and it's been agreed that, that they're gonna add on into the exchange Ethereum Classic, which is again another great news surrounding Ethereum Classic, because every time you've got a certain cryptocurrency added to an exchange, and especially of the size of Btcc, it means that there's good news surrounding these cryptocurrencies. Definitely, it gets more exposure, and of course, as we all know, the Asian market is a big market, so therefore, definitely a very good news for Ethereum Classic. So I think we should strap on and start mining it as much as we can, but let's find out first the numbers, and then we can say should we do it or not. So we go to a great hash power. Now some of you may be confused, by the way, and thinking, hold on, how am I going to mine Ethereum Classic when on Genesis Mining I can only mine Ethereum or Monero? Well, if you are not aware of that, I'm going to quickly show you. If you actually go to mining allocation and click on Ethereum, as you can see, guys, here is the Ethereum. However, below it is the Ethereum Classic, and as you can see, behind Ethereum Classic you don't have the word auto, which means with your power you are directly mining Ethereum Classic, not Ethereum Classic. And this is why I always say that you actually have 3 contracts left on Genesis Mining and not 2, because as you can see, currently I am not actually mining Ethereum. For the last few days I switched to Ethereum Classic, and I'm using all my power to mine Ethereum Classic directly. So from my mining I'm actually getting pure Ethereum Classic and not auto traded to Ethereum Classic, but pure mining of Ethereum Classic. So let's move on now to the great hash power. Let's go for the 100 mega hashes, which is $2,800. Now, of course, if you want to upgrade that much, more power to you. If you want to upgrade even further, again, but if you want to upgrade less, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. Just for the sake of the video, I'm going to go for the 100 mega hashes, which costs $2,800. And of course, if you do use my code, guys, it gets 3% discount and it will cost you less. I have put already the numbers, by the way, in the calculator, so we'll save a bit of time. If you do want to use my code, guys, you can always find it in the description section or in the comment section of my videos, and I really appreciate your help. Now, for the same amount of money, for Monero power, we're gonna get for $2,400 3,000 mega hashes, and for another 460 another 500 mega hashes. So in total 3,500 mega hashes. Now let's move on to the calculators. So I have put the numbers as I said already. So if you do use a discount code, my discount code for 3%, you actually spend $2,716 for the Ethereum power, and for the Monero it will cost you $2,731. So let's hit calculate. Well, let's first of all look at the Monero. And as you can see here, guys, 267 days to break even. This is actually the reason I never went personally for the Monero contract until now, because it's always been probably the highest break-even contract and the lowest payments. If we look at the dollars daily, we're looking to make about $10, weekly 71, monthly 306, and annually $3,700. Now this is a 2-year contract. Still plenty of money to be made, especially if Monero price increase, but a bit too low for my liking. Let's move on now to the Ethereum and hit calculate. Now remember, guys, as you just saw in the difficulty chart, difficulty increases quite significantly. So the number we're going to see here, probably, let's say next week, they will be different, and so on and so on. So you have to always look at calculators, and if necessary, if you are, let's say, with Genesis Mining, possibly switch your allocation to something else. You always have to be on top of these things, guys, to maximize your profits. So moving on to break even, 174 days. So as you can see, immediately a significant difference comparing to Monero. So definitely, if I was you, I'm already forgetting about Monero. 175 days to break even, and the numbers in dollars are as follows: daily 1552, weekly 108.67, monthly 465, and annually 5,666. Very interesting number. Again, this is a 2-year contract, so plenty of money to be made, but unfortunately at the same time with the difficulty is getting way too high, uh, and it's probably going to continue increasing, guys. Still plenty of money to be made, but it is definitely increasing. So this is why I need to look at the Ethereum Classic now, guys, and see what's happening and possibly move. I was going to do that about a week ago, but I wanted to get myself a couple more Ethereums before I do the actual switch. So with my mining rigs, I'm currently mining Ethereum, but I'm probably will be switching to Ethereum Classic very shortly as soon as I reach my goal of 2-3 more Ethereums. But who knows, maybe quicker than that. So here it is, guys, 100 mega hashes, no power cost. This is and immediately we can see that Ethereum Classic, it gives us a better returns. 162 days to break even comparing to 174, so it's about 12 days less. And looking at the numbers, 1671 daily, weekly 116, monthly $501, and annually 6,000 and almost 100, so $6,100 annually, which is which, as you can see, guys, is about 400 and so dollars difference. It's not much, but sometimes $400 is a lot of money, so it does make a difference. So yeah, as you saw, guys, definitely probably Ethereum Classic is the better choice to go for. But then again, some people may have a bit more, how should I say it, you know, they believe a bit more in the actual Ethereum comparing the Ethereum Classic. So it's up to you, guys. I just want to share this with you, and of course you can make up your own decisions and see and do your own calculation and find out what's best for you. But numbers, at least as of right now, says that the Ethereum Classic is the most profitable contract to go for in Genesis mining. Well, there you have it, guys. And now finally, let me do one upgrade on my Ethereum contract using one of your codes, guys, because as you know me, I want to reach to 100 mega hashes, despite the fact that I've got 3 mining rigs mining Ethereum, and I can obviously switch to Ethereum Classic as well. So that doesn't stop me. I continue upgrading my Genesis mining because I believe in the profits that I'm getting from Genesis mining, and I want to be upgrading it and keep my options, you know, open. I never put all my eggs in one basket, and this is why I will always continue to upgrade my Genesis mining, as long as obviously it's profitable and it makes sense. So for now, it looks like it's profitable, it looks like it makes sense. I'm very happy with it. I'm very grateful for all the support I'm getting as well, and everything is going just great, guys. So here it is. I'm gonna pay with Dash. I've just received my payment, so I'm gonna go and spend it. That's my second upgrade for today, guys. I'm doing as much as I can to support you back, because the support I'm receiving from you guys is being overwhelming. As you can see, I was going to do in Ethereum as well, not enough. Litecoin also not enough, so the only enough money I have for the upgrade is in Dash, so I'm going to use Dash and do the upgrade. Here is the code, and here is the... So again, it's very nice that the price is a bit higher than what it was early on, so I'm spending a bit less, and the fee is very nice, 2 cents only. And here it is, guys, one more upgrade. Yes, I do have a Bitcoin if some of you are looking at this, but price is way too high. The network mining fee way too high. This is a 1 mega hash of Ethereum upgrade just of a mining fee, just way too high, too crazy. I'm not gonna do it. It's not worth it, at least for now, guys. And there you have it, guys. 81 mega hashes of Ethereum power. Very happy with it. Once again, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy what I'm doing with my videos and enjoying my channel, feel free to subscribe. And also, if you want to support me on Genesis mining, feel free to use my code. You can find it in the description and in the comment section. And if you do use my code, guys, feel free to leave me your one. And as you can see, I'm trying my best to support you back. Sometimes I only have money to do the minimum upgrade, but sometimes I have more. And if you watched my previous video, I did 2 mega hashes upgrade. And as you saw on my wallet, I pretty much have nothing. I reinvest You know, I'd say 90% of whatever I've gotten so far from Genesis mining has been put back to Genesis mining, because I want to obviously get my contracts to the next level and start earning more and more. Well, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one, and see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.